Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here in my final video now. It's been a busy day, man. 8th and final video. Been watching sports all day from like 12 during the day to now about 11 at night. Tired, but get my last video done here. Talk about my 5th and final college basketball game. Number 7, Florida destroys number 20 Arkansas 111 to 77. You know what? I'm at another contender. My contenders for college basketball: Michigan, Duke, Arizona, and now Florida. Has to be a contender. I've been waiting for Florida. Just was a little hesitant, but the guards have been balling out. The front court's that damn good with Alex Condon, Thomas Haw, Robin Chinyalu, and Buggy Flan and Xavier Lee after they off to really bad starts at the start of the season. They have been phenomenal lately. Urban Cha-Cha, what's his name, Clavchar, their best shooter in my opinion, has been shooting the lights out. He hit 4 threes tonight. The emergence of Isaiah Brown. If their front court continues to play like this, and if their front court's this damn good, with I think 3 future NBA guys right here, with Chinyalu, Thomas Haw, and Alex Condon, and then you have 2 guards who have been really starting to play well lately, and then you have 2 guys off the bench in Urban Clavchar and Isaiah Brown who have emerged. This Florida team's going to be really tough to beat. Not just in the SEC tournament, but in the NCAA tournament. When you talk about the elite group of teams in college basketball, Florida has to be included. This team's absolute wagon. Front court is ridiculous. I mean, they're lethal on both ends of the floor. I mean, you talk about offensively, defensively, they're lethal. If Buggy Flan, Xavier Lee, and Urban Clavchar, Cha-Cha, whatever the fuck his name is, keep playing like this, they're going to have a shot to win another natty. And Florida's just been so enjoyable to watch lately. Like, their offense is just so good. And by smoking Arkansas to they clinched a share of the SEC regular season title. So they started the season off a little slow. It wasn't like they were getting destroyed in these games. It's just their guards weren't playing well. But as their guards have stepped up, they're just so difficult to beat. And they put up 111 points tonight. Wasn't like they made a shit ton of threes. They only made 8. And Clavchar hit half of them. They only needed 8 threes to do it. They put up 1.44 points per possession. That's how good they were tonight. And that's probably, I think this has to be the worst defeat of John Calipari's career. 34-point defeat. Florida just absolutely dominated them from start to finish. It was a little bit back and forth there, but then Florida took control. But by halftime, this shit was over. They ended up putting 111 points on them. Florida had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players scoring double figures. They held Arkansas to 40% shooting, 31% on threes. And they held Acuff to 17 points on 6 of 19. I thought they done a really good job on Darius Acuff and Malik Thomas, the 2 freshmen. They had 5 guys scoring double figures, but it really didn't matter, man. Florida's defense was lethal. Their offense was great. Arkansas couldn't stop a nosebleed. But how about John Calipari and Todd Golden? How about them getting into it? This game and everything, everyone was getting heated. Even the coaches were getting heated, talking shit. But it's kind of just wild to me that these teams, these 4 I mentioned, Duke, Michigan, Arizona, and Florida are. It's just wild how similar all these teams are. Elite front courts to make the opponents so difficult. Rebounding, turnover margins open up everything else. Like, I'm not asking for chalk by any means, but that would be an absurd Final Four if that happened. I'm not just creating like UConn or Houston, Illinois, Michigan State, Iowa State, etc., whoever you want to put in there either. Florida's just been a beast. Has a strong case to join those 3 as a top 4 team in the country, all playing to the same strengths. Big ball is winning basketball. Florida's officially a problem. And Xavier Lee is just He's looked better and better all season, but he just looks more comfortable on the ball than ever tonight, especially in transition. I mean, to be fair, it feels like everyone looks good against Arkansas, but he's been playing a lot better than he was to start the year, which they desperately needed because Boogie Flandos has been playing a lot better lately as well. I mean, at least Florida is fun to watch, don't get me wrong, but I was hoping for a much better game. It was a little back and forth to start the game, but then Florida pretty much controlled the rest of this game, just absolutely BTA, belt to ass, dominated them after a back and forth start. I mean, all the reviews, flagrant fouls, challenges, reviews was a little annoying. Feels like most of the games I covered today were blowouts, man. Like the Warriors-Lakers was a blowout. And Elimination Chamber Wrestling Show was alright. Arizona-Kansas was a blowout. Texas Iowa State was kind of a blowout. Got closer late. The O'Reilly Auto Parts race for NASCAR wasn't really that great. St. Pete was fun. Kentucky and Vandy, I mean, I was going to make about that. I ain't going to complain about Kentucky one because that's my team. But Vandy, Duke, and Virginia, like most of the games today were kind of blowouts, man. There was other good games. Of course, I don't cover Tennessee and Alabama. That was actually a pretty damn fun game. But there were some good games, but I felt like most of the games they were kind of blowouts. But yeah, enough of the yapping. But some statements made, man. I think Florida could possibly maybe get to that one line, man. If they win the SEC tournament, man, they could. It's gonna be tough. Like you can only have 4 teams in the one line, but I don't know, man. Arkansas just had no answers. Like at one point, Florida was shooting like 58% from the field with just 1 turnover. They had like a 20. They had a kill shot, where the hell that stat is, a 10-0 run. It's like their 26th of the year.
It's true. You can save hundreds one
Yeah, man, Florida dominates from start to finish. I'm not going to make this too long of a recap. But yeah, BTA belt ass. Florida improves to 23-6, 14-2 in SEC play, scored 111 points, 53 in the first half, 58 in the second half. My lord, they just dominated tonight. Arkansas drops to 21-8, 11-5 in SEC play, scored 77 points. Probably Coach Cal's worst loss. Coach Cowman's worst loss. If he's watching this, you're an Arkansas fan. Sorry your team got spanked tonight. I was hoping for a better game than that, but whatever. Yeah, 34 points in the first half, 43 in the second half, dropped to 21-8, 11-5 in SEC play. Nick Pringle, 0 points, 2 rebounds. Trent Brazile, 3 points, 1 for 3. A-Cup, 17 points, 6 assists, 6 for 19. Billy Richmond, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 9-17. Hey, I will say positive. At least he's continuing to play well. 2 steals and a block. Blake Thomas, 10 points, 5 of 13. Malik Ewan, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 of 12. Isaiah Seeley, 2 points, 1 of 2. DJ Wagner, 12 points, 4 of 8 from the field and hit 3 of 4 from 3. How about that? They shot 40% from the field, 4 of 13, 31% from 3, 15 24, 54% from the line, 31 rebounds, 10 assists, 9 steals, 9 turnovers, 7 steals, 1 block, 14 O-boards, 17 D-boards, 25 fouls. Whew. For Alex Condon. Now we get to Florida State, 17 points, 7 14 from the field, 6 rebounds. Thomas Hall, 22 points, 7 12 from the field, 1 3 from 3, 7 7 in the line, 5 rebounds. This is an NBA player. Chinyalu, 12 points, 3 7 from the field, 16 rebounds, 2 blocks. He's got such a beast on the glass. Buggy Flan, 14 points, 4 5 from the field, 1 2 from 3. Xavier Lee, 13 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Victor Michich, 2 points. Micah Hanlogin, 4 points, 2 2 from the field, 8 rebounds. Urban Cha-Cha, 14 points, 4 10 from the field, 4 7 from 3. Isaiah Brown, 11 points, 4 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. They shot 57% from the field, 8 of 19, 42% from 3, 25 of 32, 70% at the line, 54 51 rebounds, 15 assists, 12 turnovers, 3 steals, 5 blocks, 16 offensive rebounds, 35 defensive rebounds, and 20 fouls. So yeah, that's all to say here tonight, man. I hate that most of these games were kind of blowouts, but it is what it is. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Check some out. Peace. And I'll be here with NBA and NASCAR and playing news video tomorrow. Peace. Have a